Hello everyone, it's Fountain Pens again. Tonight we're looking at a special type of nib. It's the nib that the sailor pens call the Naginata Toki, right? But we don't call it that. Well, we're not supposed to. I think it's a brand name thing. But anyway, the whole point to those nibs is that you can hold the pen at a different orientation and it'll give you a different line width. So if you hold the pen up straight like the vertical needle point, not very thin, but then as you come down and you're holding the pen more along the horizontal, you'll get a much broader line, and you can get used to writing in a certain way, certain position to keep the line width constant. Or if you're particularly good at varying the height and do a bit of practice, you can get variation of the line in a controlled way for calligraphy and for a bit of flair if you want to make things look a bit more funky. Right. So these nibs, they're not exclusive to sailor, or at least the concept isn't exclusive to sailor. And I've got some cheap ones, I've got some expensive ones, I've got some, well, tell you what, why don't we just have a look, see what I got. You can let me know if you like them, let me know if there's a particular one that you really like. I like them all. Yeah, let's go everyone. Time for some writing. All right, so what have we here? So I've got a bunch of pens that I've laid out, and they've all got somewhat of a Naginata Toki nib, ranging from the least expensive down this end and going through to the most expensive at the other end. So they're not really the same beast all the way down, right? So this pen, let's just go through them one at a time. So this one here, you can see is actually a wooden pen. It's under $10, and the nib that you can see there is Naginata Toki nib. It's quite a small nib, and the ink in there, I think that's the Royal Blue by Mont Blanc. So that's a small, nice and cheap and cheerful. This one here is a Jinhao, I think 601 it's called. The nib in there is absolutely tiny. In fact, if I show you the equivalent, I've got one back here. Let's have a look. Oops. Yeah, it's on the floor, that's all right. This is the one that's come out of the pen, not the one that's the more expensive one, so I'm not too fussed. Anyway, this one, here you go. It's absolutely minuscule, as you can see. I'm not going to zoom it in just yet. Might do that at the end, but as you can see, it's really just a tiny, tiny little nib. All right. What's the next one? The next one is the first of a couple of Asfines. So this is an Asfine. It's a vac filler, so it's a V, and it's a V, I think 126, I believe. Yes, so that's in there. It's got a lemon nib. It's a custom grind lemon, and yeah, resembles a Naginata Toki nib on the lemon grind. I really like those nibs. They're particularly juicy, and they're very, very, very smooth and flow particularly well. Then another Asfine. This one I prefer even more, and actually I've put it on the side of, actually forget it. This one's it's a piston filler, so this one's the P, and it's a P36. That's the one. So titanium and perspex, and an aftermarket Naginata Toki nib from Bobby Pen. So that one was a bit more expensive, and I'm not sure if it's because Bobby himself's gone and done something pretty fancy to it. I think it is. And I'll tell you what, it's a really very, very, very nice nib. The ink flows out of it better than the others. Well, not quite. This one here, this is a definite Bobby pen. So this one, I mentioned previously, is a triple stacked nib. Tell you what, let's just zoom in on it here, just so you can actually see it properly. So I can get it there. Yeah. You might not be able to. Yeah, you can. Look at that. So you can see on the top there's a cutaway of 3 nibs just stacked on top of each other. And then at the weld, at the nib tip there, you can see there's actually three bulbs that have been, they've just got them together as one massive tip. And then he's grounded into the shape of a Naginata Toki. So you've got an enormous variation of line width with this one. We'll go over it a bit later when we're actually doing the writing sample. All right, last but certainly not least, been meaning to get one of these for a very long time. Had to happen. Cinematic, bit more than that. Yeah, let's go here. All right, and then this one is the Wingsung 630. As you all know, it's the most Mont Blanc 149 of all the clones. I would like to say it's certainly it's got the same window there for the piston fill. It's got the same mechanism. It's got almost the same size nib. In fact, yeah, when you put it up against a 149, which I can't do right now because it's not in the room with me, but believe me, it's a very good copy of the, dimensionally the same, very good pen, writes extremely well, and you can see the nib that's in here now is actually an aftermarket 14 karat gold nib. That one there is a broad, and it's got the heartbeat finish, yeah, so you can see the little heartbeat there with a a wire EDM cut of that heartbeat from the echogram, or ECG, or whatever it is. And then the nib on the end, the tip, it's one of those JF nibs. It's a name. I'm not sure what his name is. It's Zhang Feng or something like that, but I really should know. But anyway, it's a JF nib. Looks very much like a Naginata Togi. It performs very much the same. So it's a definite upgrade over the steel nib that I had before, and that's saying something because I really, really love that steel nib that comes with the Wingsung 630. All right, well, that's the pens. Shall we now look at what they do when you put them to paper? Let's have it a crack, clear it out. All right, so here's that wooden fountain pen. It's actually real wood. Yeah, and you can see the bulb on the end of the nib there. Yep, so it's a wooden pen, a wooden fountain pen. Hear about the wooden fountain pen? Yeah, wooden, right? Nah. Well, this one's great though. Let's see. So, no. It's going to make a liar out of me. Come on. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Here we go on the upside. Yeah, here we go. There we go. All right, here we go. Naginata? Never know. All right, and then can do ultra fine. It's not very good like that, but yeah, it's doing much better before. Yeah, what happened to this pen? Do not know. Tell you what, I've got another one. It's got a preferred ink in it as well. This one's got ox blood in it. Start that again, shall we? Right. There it is. Same pen. Same pen, same nib. Nice ink. And straight off. Look at that. Here we go. Naginata. Look at that. Juicy. Juicy as. Indeed. Ultra. The other way is you can do them upside down. Actually, they work really well upside down. Let's see if it still does. Oof. Needle point is very sharp. I'm surprised it didn't go through the paper there, actually. Yeah, look at that. And broad. Yoip. Yoink. You can't see that, can you? Oh. This way. Meh, it'll do. Tell you what though, it's a joy to write with if you like doing it broad like that. It is just so wet and delicious. Isn't it? Amazing. Yeah, cheap. Sub $10. Incredible. Next. All right. Here's the little one. Little Jin Hao. 601, is it? That's what they are, yeah. Naginata Togi. Naginata. That's not how you write Naginata. Let's try again. Naginib. Oh, for God's sake. Not great. Yep. Broad. Not broad. Much better. Okay, upright, up and down, side to side, and low down, and forwards and backwards. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's much better. Yeah, the ink as well. I think that's what's this one? This is. Oh, I reckon that's blue-ringed octopus. Yeah, Van Diemen. Yeah, indeed. It's got some red in there. You can see it already. All right. Next. Oh no, that doesn't come now. Let's do this one. That's fine. V126. V126. Is that the one? Yes, V126. That's vac fill. What's that there? The lemon nib. That's right. Can we have a look at it? Bit bulbous there. Yeah, I reckon that's a Naginata. Naginata. Togi. Broadness. And extra. Ooh, it's an extra fine. Extra fineness. Exclamation. Extra exclamation. Extra exclamation. Yes. Extra exclamation. All right, let's do some loops. Yeah. And some thin ones. Yeah, I like it. I really like those lemon nibs. I like them loads. What's that ink? What do you reckon? Konpeki, maybe? It's Amairo. I forget. It's that one that's slightly blue, lighter blue than the Konpeki. Roshizuku, of course. Lovely pen, lovely nib, lovely ink. Lovely style. All right, next. Next. Getting pretty special now. One of these. So this one is the triple stack. There's that triple stack. Oh my goodness. That's a monster. Look at that. Look at that nib. Goodness. All right, well, you know what? You've seen me use this one before, so just not in the context of this Naginata thing. So let's just do Naginata Togi. Like so. Come on, focus. It's better. A little bit better. All right. And extra broad. Extra mega huge. Huge. Exclamation. Extra exclamation. Yeah. There's going to be some red in that too, because is there? Maybe not. What do you reckon? Blue-ringed octopus? Has to be. Yeah, has to be. So fine. Just running on the tip there. It's gorgeous. Look at that. Look at how fine that is. Control the flow. Yeah, that's amazing. That's easier to control than those ones from earlier. Less scratchy, but my God, the difference in dimension there. It's just next level, isn't it? It's incredible. Oh, and yeah, the red's all coming out now. You can see it. There's a bit of shimmer in there as well. Next pen. On to the last two. These are glorious pens, I tell you. So what's this one? This is the other Asfine. It's the Asfine Piston P36. And that nib in there is the one from Bobby. Has done a spectacular job on this one. So this is a Bobby. Look at it. Yeah, Bobby custom. And it's in the, it's a custom nib in the, what is it, Asfine P36. And you can see the fatness of that line, or the ultra fineness of that line, in all directions. Oh, come on. Yeah. Anyway, I don't really like doing that scratchy thing with air. Just so much more enjoyable. Yeah, love it. Absolutely lots and lots. So juicy. Looking on the nib there. Yeah, it's going a bit more. Yeah, look, it's not, I mean, yeah, it's more of a long knife than a Naginata, that one, if I'm honest. Not as bulbous as the others. Boy, is it ever a nice nib, though. Really nice nib, really nice pen. Nice ink. That's everything. All right, last one. Last one. By no means least. Let's have a look at that. Gold 14 carat nib. There it is. Size 8. Heartbeat. JF nib. Wingsung 630. What do you reckon? Naginata? Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. What do you reckon? Zoom out. Yeah. It's the one. I love the sound this one makes as well. It's not really scratchy, it's just vibrates a bit like the Pelican does. And up and down. Yeah. Oh, it's so nice. It really is, eh? And then line width variation just by the extra pressure, just opening them up, opening up the tines. Springs back pretty well, eh? Not too worried about it. Oh man, I love this pen so much. Tell you what, I actually prefer writing with this than with my Mont Blanc 149. Right, there, I've said it, I mean it. I actually use this pen a lot more. They're right next to each other in the same case. I bring both of them to work. This is the one that I use. Anyway, you know what? I reckon we're done. That's it for the night. Thank you very much, everyone. See you later.